Time is slipping into the future. I've no idea where my prostrate has grown. Saturday, June 18th, 1983. Saturday morning, we played golf. Allegedly, we were on a mission to not be rock and roll. That was the objective, but looking back at it now, I cannot think of anything more ridiculous. We were more like a very intense and quiet Derek Bogard quintet. There was not one iota of rock and roll in us. We were tailor-made to launch the advertising campaign for Lairpack or Tampax, but definitely not rugged old Spice. If we were to do a thought experiment and ask AC/DC to write a song called German Girl, I imagine it would involve a dominatrix who wears leather and savagely kisses you drunk and Jägermeister cocktails, or something to that effect. It certainly wouldn't be a soft, gentle road movie with hints of Bertolt Brecht and Lou Reed. If ever I bump into Angus, I will ask him about what he thinks of my thought experiment. Even though Jed, the keyboard player, came from Liverpool, he was posh and was more interested in being a painter. He's a very successful painter now. Michael, the bass player, was so posh he could have gone out with Lady Diana. Stephen was a lovely soul, a brilliant drummer, a spiritual Geordie. Jerry had a larger-than-life personality. He was hugely entertaining and could do almost any accent. He was very funny. I, on the other hand, was so quintessentially boring, it was mind-boggling. And what is worse is, I smiled on the photographs. If you want to be in a rock band, please pout. Be dead inside. Never, under any circumstances, smile and say you love algebra. Music is like sex. When it hits the reward centers in the brain, there is nothing quite like it. The connection you feel is truly magical. Pop music is a way out, an escape, a beautiful spark in the everyday space. It heals, it inspires, it makes a bad day seem bearable. It dims the loneliness in your soul. Music makes you feel alive, makes you feel close to someone, reminds you of the good times. It holds the hidden sorrows inside you, the way a best friend would. Pop music is a miracle in a million ways. It is the small strip of sunlight in the darkest room of your soul. It is the sound of hope. A pop song is your survival, your inner voice. Melody is your dopamine, and the words are your resilience. Music is the beautiful thing you share with one another. Singing is a personal thing, just like hair, which reminds me, I was walking up the long staircase in the Columbia Hotel in London, where all the bands would stay. Jim Kerr was coming down, and we crossed one another and started laughing. It was like Doppelganger Central. We even had the same hairdo. It was hilarious. Fortunately, we didn't have the same dress on. That would have been problematic. So there was some variation. That is the only time I met Jim. I don't even think we exchanged names. We were laughing too much. The Lotus Eaters later worked with a sound man who used to do Simple Minds. He was a live sound genius and very lovely. He would always say I was Jim's double. Anyway, back to our surreal PR exercise, playing golf. Whenever the journalist asked us questions, deep questions, all we'd say was, we play golf. That was our mission, that was our message. I still to this day have no idea if I was George or Mildred. Whatever the case, I'd never played golf before. I was beyond useless. Jerry could play. He had his own set of golf clubs. I was just happy to be outside. Golf is a brilliant way to waste time in the sunshine. The game takes ages, especially when you have my technique, or lack of it. Back to real life now. We went to Manchester for our gig that night. There is this image of us, all dressed in black, walking across some bridge. I wish I had that photograph. It was as though we were doing a lineup for some East German Stasi. Again, our PR machine was on full-scale Dada. Manchester was a big gig for me because Stephanie was a Mancunian. My cunning plan was if I could win over the audience, then she would find me utterly attractive. I even climbed on top of the huge speakers, for God's sakes. That's the thing about people in bands. They are constantly trying to please people. Some are better than others. I have always thought that if I could somehow develop a personality, I would be on an absolute winner. But sadly, it never materialised. Simon Potts, the head of A&R from Arista Records, came to the gig. He was very happy. In fact, he was jubilant, probably because he was just about to sign Simply Red. What a voice that lad has. I remember seeing them support Pete Wiley in Manchester. His voice stood out a million miles then. I bet you he didn't play golf. Thank you so much. With your life goddess of fire is burning hot. She's gonna release what you've locked up. The goddess of fire is burning hot. She's gonna release what you've locked up. Your voice, the texture of sun, the water plays with your heart. The flowers surf through the wanton jazz, all the color waves that the story has. Red, yellow and blue, the mysteries in you. These sparkling hours with the impulse out, the wilderness of the party, permanent touch is resonating. On the edge of my lips, your permanent touch is emanating. Ethereal bliss. Your flame, the light in your face, the summer day and the grace, the cloudless skies are open wide when you smile inside. Your timeless blue on the wing, your breathless dreams when you sing, your lazy hush in the semitones of the burning road. The goddess of fire is burning hot. She's gonna release what you've lost. with nothing left to lose. I wanna see that fire, walk that road, switch the light on, and build a new one. Here and now, there's nothing else but you and me, and a loaded question. There's a jazz chord above us, lots of notes with primary colors. There used to be a safe space, a place where we could be lovers, but now it's part of a show trial. There's so much proof of rejection. The fabric of a lifetime is being bypassed and rejected in real time. Switch the light on and build a new one. Here and now, there's nothing else but you and me, 19th of June. Sunday was a day off. Time to step back in to the Stephanie haze. A lovely, lazy, velvet underground. Venus and Fairs. Stephanie was really good for me. I loved her. We were best friends. Neither of us wanted children. A Paris match, she would whisper in my ear. She was a feminist, with a subscription to the Spare Rib. My God, that magazine was a laughing matter for any man reading it. Like a true masochist, I used to read it from cover to cover. Stephanie would say to me that men and a patriarchy are a threat to women. I would reply, I get that, Stephanie, but even so, I think you should write an article for the Spare Rib describing what it is like living on a coalface with a man. A man who wears coal on his eyes, who sings falsetto about flowers screaming their joy while wearing a pink cardigan, and yesterday was asked to be a hair model for Vidal Sassoon. And what's worse, he likes courgettes and abstract art. And he told you today that he wants to do some deep research into the history of Smarties and polka dots. See if they print that or not, Stephanie. On the plus side, she introduced me to Ernest Nin, Louise Brooks, Germaine Greer, Doris Lesson, and Simone de Beauvoir. I was like a sponge, and I soaked it all up. She would try and get me to open up and show my emotions. There was no chance. I like calm and intelligence. Drama is not my thing, except the silly role play of hot gossip when they were on a Kenny Everett show. I love that kind of over-the-shoulder fun and eroticism. Stephanie wanted me to be angry and assert myself. Not going to happen. Especially when I was wearing hair coat with lovely big buttons. Soap opera feelings and arguments are pure Eraserhead in my brain. I was too focused and driven for that. Music was my sole purpose. I was very independent, and so was she. That is why I loved her. Everything else was outside, and I didn't let it get anywhere near us. Captain Birdseye would have been proud of me. A frozen cold fish finger incarnate. Anyway, it was time to experience the wonders of Septon Park, a stunning Victorian beauty. There was nothing like walking along the tree-lined avenue, heading towards Lark Lane. It was hard not to be enraptured. There were no gangsters in sight. It was pure David Attenborough. You were immersed underneath all the ancient oak and chestnut trees. Drenched in this natural symmetry, it was unreal. One of my favourite spaces on planet Earth. Stephanie, quite rightly, would be horrified that I was compelled to play football in the park on my one day off and not spend all of it with her. Of course she was right, but I would say I will only be a few hours. She wasn't happy. I left hoping she doesn't read the spare rib when I'm out. Over the years, all the bands would turn up at Sefton Park to play football. You had Mac from the Bunnymen, sometimes Ian Brodie from the Lightning Seeds, Mick and John Ed from the Pale Fountains, Colin Verncamp from Black would watch from the touchline. Loads of others as well. Sean Morgan would set it all up. He was the one who organised the five-a-sides for us, so it seemed natural for him to continue the process on the grass. Football was natural to me. No one understood how a man in a dodgy girl's cardigan was able to play. They just didn't get it. But I could play. You could tell that Mick Head and I had wasted huge swathes of our youth on kicking a ball. Mac would play with his sunglasses on, which was hilarious. No one flinched. It just seemed normal. It is a shame none of us ever thought of taking photos after the games. We never even went to the pub afterwards. We just played for 2 to 3 hours and burnt off all the excess energy. Good times. Zero conversation outside the game, and minimal talk inside the game. No TikTok videos, no Facebook. Just same time next week, lads. Thank you. Token dead stones in your eyes, the grey sparks in your victim box. Nothing gets out alive. Sabotage. It couldn't get any worse. A broken heart. The end game in your dirt. Sabotage. Poisoned all you know. I'm in the dark with nowhere left to go. I'm gonna make it home. It's just another breakdown. I'm raw and exposed. It's just another breakdown. The road is blocked, a cryptic space. All your mad, stupid games, always trapped in your vicious past. Nothing's ever gonna change. Sabotage. You couldn't get any worse. A broken heart. road. And the world is questionless. I've got doubt in my soul. Dreamed it all my life. I can't see your face in the summertime. Even when I'm burnt out with no faith, like a zombie who doesn't know how to entertain. Everything is uncertain. But when I look at you, I can touch the past danger. I can touch, 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 touch in the silence of healing love. All the angels feel so real. You light up, 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 up. All the starlight in the world. Present angels feel so real. I can touch, 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 touch all the silence of healing love. All the angels feel so real. I can touch, 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 touch. I can touch, 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 touch in the silence of healing love. All the angels feel so real. Saturday, 2nd of July, 1983. I remember bumping into an old mate of mine in London one afternoon. He was, and still is, very successful. He'd obviously just been at a record company meeting, as me and Pete Davis had. He was carrying a proper yellow leather briefcase. To me, it was wholly incongruous. It was a Mr. Ben moment. I was hoping I could have gone with Pete Davis to visit a fancy dress shop, and then we could go out through the magic door in the back and enter another world where nothing is real. Sadly, no magical realism for me. This was real life, to quote the genius named Howard Devoto. I was hoping that maybe there might have been a Marshall McLuhan book lurking in that yellow technology suitcase. Highly unlikely. Probably a book about how to be successful in the music business. I wonder if there was ever an episode where Mr. Ben joined a rock group. That would have been cool. I hope he did, and I hope he sold more records than I did. I don't care how many lifetimes I have to endure to try and get some success in the music industry. I would never carry a yellow leather briefcase to the meeting. Looking back on it now, my mate was right and I was wrong. He was focused and determined. I was just bored shitless after another mindless record company meeting. I admit it, I was and still am a snob. I wish I could have gone for a coffee with Muff Winwood, the A&R man from CBS and the producer of Sparks, and forget about yellow briefcases. Even if I could have, I would have much rather talked to him about the reverbs on Russell Mayall's voice or the delay on the guitar than on marketing strategies or units sold. Many critics and punters thought of the Lotus Eaters as lightweight. It was an easy put down. I can see why they would think that. Remember, it was the era of the red wedge. The grit was real. If you didn't have your serious persona, your anger, your axe to grind, then it follows you were shallow and sentimental and the enemy. You could never be one of the lads if you sang about hunger artists and German girls. Everyone was bolshy and socially relevant. I was hanging out with Gregor Samsa in my head, just gutted there wasn't an episode of Mr. Ben where he goes round to visit Gregor when he has a big insect in his bed. That would have transfixed me big time. The world needs more episodes of Mr. Ben and more Kafka. As you may have guessed, I like the absurd. It is a far more interesting place, in my opinion, more of a laugh. Stephanie was much more politically orientated than me. Having said that, Shipbuilding is one of the most beautiful records ever made. Robert Wyatt's voice is to die for. And also, to be fair, Billy Bragg was an absolute gentleman to me when we did a festival together. The Lotus Eaters were doing a gig in support for the miners in Kirby, in Liverpool, and the crowd were throwing bottles and cans and things at me while I was performing. I cannot imagine why, or can I? I mean, I was dressed in black. I made a real effort, and not a primary colour in sight. So what's the problem? The problem was, you have to stay in line and conform. After coming off stage, Billy Bragg asked if I was okay. I said I'm used to it. He looked at me as though I was weird. He was not wrong. Mr. Ben has got my back. Nonconformists always struggle. Outliers stick out like a sore thumb. You have to be quite tough and resilient to be so lightweight. Sometimes meaning just takes the scenic route, or even goes AWOL. Anyway, back to the accusations of candy floss. It is not easy, especially when it feels like nothing is real. You are much more likeable if you play the role. Don't be rational. Show your dependence on being one of the gang. Kneel down. Genuflect to the altar of manhood. Show how many trinkets there are in your personality. It's a game, and I don't care one jot about it at all. And sometimes the game is rigged, so you cannot possibly win. What do you do when that's the case? The only thing you can do is to persevere no matter how bad the odds are. that is when things get interesting. People see it and see you as a loser. They are not wrong. Loser it is, but one with resilience, one that never gives up. Being a loser means you don't have to put on a big act. Being a loser means you get to watch the show and see everyone crash and burn. Being a loser, you can say whatever you want to say. There is absolutely nothing to lose. Who cares about the soft machine of success? When you lose, you discover the beautiful. When you lose, you discover the comedy. When you lose, you discover the errors. When you lose, you're in touch with nature and all that is real in life. Thank you. You've been going against the grain almost all your life. You try to win the game, but you hurt yourself in the outside lane. Nothing's ever gonna change. Beautiful reflections in your eyes. So many different stories from the wild. Kaleidoscope of color in a world so polarized. Hey, 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 hey. The sparks and hurricanes and the endless flames have raged under the pain, and you know how it feels. You've been traumatized. Imagine seeing something without the light. Beautiful reflections in your eyes. So many different stories from the wild. Kaleidoscope of color in a world so traumatized. Hey, 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 hey. Beautiful reflections in your eyes. So many different stories from the wild. Kaleidoscope of color in a world so traumatized. Through the layers of tenderness, loaded by the nature of chaos. You know I believe you. Believe in who you are. You know I won't leave you. Holding hands in the warm light. Holding hands to the edge of midnight. There's no sunlight to hide behind. Communication is not black eyes. Black eyes. Together we are healing. Together we're transforming. We are passengers in a dysfunctional love song. The closer the essence of giving love. The network connecting the two of us. You know I believe you. Believe in who you are. You know I won't leave you. Holding hands in the warm light. Holding hands to the edge of midnight. There's no sunlight to hide behind. Communication is not black eyes. Black eyes, yeah. Together we are healing. Together we're transforming. We are passengers in a dysfunctional love song. We are passengers in a dysfunctional love song. There are 3 key skills in life that I don't have. Driving, and ironing, and the concept of failure. There are loads more, of course, but that would be telling. Punks throughout the rule book. It created whole new spaces and let the likes of me jump on the Liverpool music bus. Musicians are hilarious. The minute we are in a spotlight, some of us think we become experts in everything. We think we know stuff. All the complex issues in the world are easy game for the likes of us. That is because it is in our DNA to overestimate our abilities. We excel in overreaching. Our genius lies not only in music, but in politics, climate change, haberdashery, philosophy, current affairs, furniture design, foreplay, and life in general. There is nothing we don't have an opinion on. Our word is golden. We don't care if the data is thin. We are masters and mistresses of the universe. We are like Mr. Creosote in the Monty Python sketch. We vomit and we vibe on our own genius. To hell with the facts, we feel great. There is nothing complex in our world because we are wise beyond our years. We are gods, and if everyone thought like us, the world would be saved. Having said that, we are completely useless in real life. Ask some of us to put up a shelf. It is not happening. I lost my virginity when I was 18, and on that very same day, learned how to wash a salad. It was excruciating telling her that I didn't know what she meant. Anyway, moving on. The message is, if you want to be a famous pop star, just get drunk every day and take loads of drugs and make sure you love hearing the sound of yourself talking utter bullshit, and make sure you have no idea what lowest common denominator means. The thing about ironing is, I kind of like the creases. There is something good about them. It's the same thing for weeds. They seem cool to me. So newsflash. I like anomalies. I like weirdos. I like freaks. I like outsiders. They make me feel alive. I felt comfortable around them. They weren't normal. They were broken, just like me. I like getting things completely wrong. I love the fact that the Lotus Eaters were an anomaly. We were Marmite. We were deviants. We were dreamers. We were Daleks who loved the acoustic guitar and said, release your inner feminine instead of exterminate. No wonder we were called wet lettuce wimps. Obviously, they didn't realise what wet lettuce meant to me. The first lettuce is sometimes the deepest. We followed our own beat. When you are young and you have hair and teeth and energy and the world is against you, you are like, bring it on. You are invincible, bulletproof. When in reality, you are just unemployed, watching hot gossip do their dance moves while you're waiting for that phone call that will get your career going. Everything was so full on, non-stop henna and hairspray, full on neon, larger than life lycra. We were in the opposite direction, looking at the intimate, the smaller, the introspective. We were sensitive lads who didn't get the memo. There are people who get the memo, the straight-laced junkies with dead loud voices who think they invented music. And to be honest, even if we had received the memo, it wouldn't have made an ounce of difference. We couldn't change who we were and what our values were. When you are old and still skint, and your head is blown up and fried from decades of trying to survive in the music game, you are still living a dream, but with your eyes wide open. It was and is and always will be a fun ride. If I was in AC/DC, which sadly I am not, I would write a song about it entitled Time to Get Mangled. I would like to think it would be a huge success. Can't wait for the AC/DC boys to give me a ring and let me hang out with them. I told you I was a dreamer. Thank you. He thinks you're just a little girl. Ignorance in his kiss. He thinks you need protecting when you smoke your cannabis. What's the point in telling him? He doesn't have the right, he can never define you. He doesn't understand the riot behind you. He is way out of his depth. He's convinced that he's the threat. Entertaining like a preset. Certainty is the core of his sex. It's the vet of interest. While spaceships in your flesh. What's the point in telling him he doesn't have the right, he can never define you. He doesn't understand the ideas behind you. He is way out of his depth. He's so clueless in every respect. Thank you. how to grow. You tried so hard to fit and belong. Being a freak is a beautiful thing. You were lost in your own weird world. Now electricity flows in your spirit. The light gets in the cracks in your soul. You're flying high with a new vision. Light gets in the cracks in your soul. You're flying high with a new vision. Let the light in. Let the light in. Let the light, let the light, let the light, let the light. Thank you. Running fast in the flow. Summertime in the zone. See your face in the waves. Billion stars for tomorrow. And the thought of you kissing me is driving me into ecstasy. I'm sealed in this perfect trance, the deeper splash of your romance. And the fire when I know you're there, got the warm atmosphere. We danced in the shining light, and the love we touched just feels so right. Love is a scar in the sky. Love is the God of connections. See your face in the waves. Billion stars for tomorrow. The paths are flowing on. Spread the calm to meet the others. Pleasure fills with love till dawn. It's warm in and out. The call for sacred hours. There's a chant of newborn singing, the magic force of your feelings. This picture of you, the first picture of summer, seen the flowers scream their joy. The first picture of you, the first picture of summer, seen the flowers scream their joy. Can't lose this mood gentle, with summer at our ears. Flood the world deep in sunlight, break into the peaceful wild. The first picture of you, the first picture of summer, see the flowers scream their joy. The first picture of you, the first picture of summer, see the flowers scream their joy. First picture of you, first picture of summer, see the flowers scream their joy. First picture of you, first picture of summer, see the flowers scream their joy. The first picture of you, the first picture of summer, seeing the flowers scream their joy. Now it's your turn.
First picture of you, the first picture of summer, seeing the flowers scream their joy.
Lovely.
The first picture of you, the first picture of summer, seeing the flowers scream their joy.
through the cities and towns with you. Cities full of bright lights. When your kisses lift my eyes to a higher vision. Brought together in a storm, both of us are free now. German girl, through you I have learned. German girl, through you I want to go. But eyes won't get close, yeah. But eyes won't get close, yeah. The blocks of workers' hands pleading for some contact.